Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Iceman and Bob. I'm doing a comparison video just for the sake of doing it. So on our left, we have the usual my Dell Curve gaming monitor in its accurate mode. So this is as close as you can get to a perfect EOTF tracking for the accuracy heads. And then on your right, I have the Samsung S95B. Now, I am running it a little different this time. I have it in movie mode and HDR. I always have shown content in filmmaker mode. I want to show you all movie mode, okay? And again, it's in HDR. Very quickly, I will run through the settings. It's pretty much just how it comes out of the box when you put it in this mode. The only thing that I did was I changed the clarity settings to custom. That does not really affect the picture quality unless we're talking about motion for the most part. I mean, obviously you have a noise reduction option here, but besides that, this is not going to affect the picture quality. So no contrast enhancer. I'm just running in warm too, like we're supposed to. Now it sets this is all just presets. I just want to put it like that, okay? Outside of the motion thing. And then with color space, I'm still running P3. I just put it in custom just in case I wanted to change it, say to BT 2020, but I'm leaving it as is, okay? So just wanted to briefly show you all that peak brightness. I always have that on high for the most part. So let's get out of this and let me show you some content. Again, it's in movie mode. So let's take a look at this in movie mode. Wow, they both look great. I do see more brightness on the Dell, but in isolation, you wouldn't notice that. It's only in certain scenes, certain spots. The camera is picking up a bit color difference on the S95B and the stones. It is not that dark. They are literally neck and neck. That is just the camera not knowing what to do. That's the best way I'm gonna sum that up without getting into a long, detailed conversation about the camera. Same thing, the clouds look a little more red on the S95B. There aren't. They are literally a tie. And this is in movie mode, just so that you all can see and you all know. I did say clouds earlier. I meant to say the fog over the land, but you all knew what I was referring to. Again, it looks red on the S95B. Once again, I'm seeing the rocks and the stone and the cliff look red. It's not like that. It looks just, and as a matter of fact, it even looks a little bit more red on the Dell monitor on camera than what I'm seeing in person. Now, there is a color difference. So the camera is picking up on that, but it is exaggerating that red, okay? Now, you're seeing the clouds on the S95B look purplish. Again, it is not purple in person. It's just showing up like that because that's how the camera picks up QD-OLEDs. Once again, on the S95B, it looks like it has a browner, redder tone, but I'm not seeing that. Wow, beautiful scene. Once again, you see that purplish tint that's not there in person. Beautiful scene. Again, I'm seeing more reddish show up on camera on the S95B that is not actually there. Same thing, it looks more brownish, reddish. It's not like that. Now, it does look blown out on the Dell. This is a very bright scene. This looks absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna back out of this. I wanna show you all something very interesting here. We're gonna take a look at this demo. Watch the difference in the colors here. Look at that. Need I pause? Look at that. The skies have two different color tones. Here, I mean, they look to me basically exactly the same as far as color space goes. I don't know what you may see on camera. Let's turn this down a little bit. Once again, you can clearly see there's a difference there with the color. Wow, that's beautiful. Many of you are going to prefer the Dell's image on the left. I actually do as well in this particular scene. Wow, this is beautiful. Beautiful content. For those of you that don't know, this is the HDR Channels content by Jennifer Gala. Many of you are familiar with her in the AV community. So appreciative of her amazing quality, amazing content. I cannot say enough. This is just breathtaking content. Some of my favorite cats. Got the cheetahs on the prowl.
Nature is waking up slowly to its inhabitants in the sub-Saharan.
So we'll mute this because I'm not quite sure if there is some actual dialogue here, and I don't want to take any chances here per se with copyright. Now, this may continue this way. The S95B is definitely showing more of a, wow, more of a light. It looks like the lighting is coming through better to me. I'm not sure what you're seeing on camera. Like the sun looks blown out to me on the Dell. In person, on the S95B, it looks more realistic. The sun on the Dell looks like it's too bright for that particular time of day or night or what have you. Kind of the same thing here again. The Dell, it looks too bright for the particular time of day with this scene. Once again, I'm seeing more of the color. Now, we know about the whole S95B being off in terms of Brightness, definitely. It has been mentioned about color, although I'm not seeing a huge difference in person with the color here outside of the sky differences that are showing here. The sky looks more realistic on the S95B. Now I'm seeing more of the lions have more of a reddish tone to them on camera. That is not there in person. As they're walking off the camera, when they kind of step off, the skin tones or the fur tones, if you want to call it, look more realistic to what I'm actually seeing. Same thing here. The camera's picking up on this brownish, reddish color that you do not see in person. In person, they literally look neck and neck. Same thing here. The elephant on S95B looks like it has that purplish tint to it. It's not there in person. It's just the camera being confused, not knowing what to do. So we'll take a look at one more scene and then we will switch this content up. Great scene, great scene. Yeah, the S95B minus the purple tint that you're seeing is doing an excellent job of capturing the sky and the colors. I see it on the Dale, but not as pronounced. So we're gonna get out of this content. There's another video I want you to see. Let's take a look at this. This is supposed to be 4,000 nits, okay, of content. So see what we got here. Wow, that's bright. Again, you're seeing the clouds on your right. On the Samsung, have that purple tint that the camera's picking up that is not there. And for record purposes, I do have the camera exposure favoring the Dale monitor now. It's extremely hard to capture anything with the S95B, especially this bright content, and not have some type of brightness differences here. But I am seeing a brightness difference in person. Now, once again, you see that pinkish, purplish look. It is not there in person whatsoever. It's just the camera not knowing what to do with it. And I must stress that because I know many people see this like, oh, that's it. Oh, no, it's not there in person. If you don't believe me, go pull up some whatever windows you want to, whatever percentage windows, 100%, 10%, I don't care what you want to pull up, and see if you notice any pink tint or purple tint in person. I bet you won't. Now here it's interesting because on the Dale, all of that looks white and blown out, but on the S95B, we're seeing a lot of colors in the middle. Same thing. It's blown out. The clouds are blown out on the Dale, but on the S95B, you actually can see everything. You have to disregard the purple tint that's showing up on camera, okay? On anything that is white. It is not there in person. I have to stress this every scene because some people will see this one scene and then they'll go run with it. Now, once again, there's difference in colors here. I'm seeing colors in the white portion towards the top leftish side that isn't there on the Dale monitor. It just looks white on the Dale, and on the S95B, I'm seeing like browns and just like gray, like maybe a mixture of gray and yellow and white. Like you're seeing all these different color tones. Now, this is a very bright scene. Notice how on the Dale, the cup, the wine glass is blown out. You can't even see the side, but you can make it out here on the S95B. And again, please disregard the purplish pink tint on any screen that's white. It is not there in person. I must stress that. And again, if you don't believe me, go look for yourself if you can. I know many of you, your Best Buys or your stores don't have this TV in stock, but hey. Now, once again, the Earth here is looking more brown on the S95B. On camera, it is not like that in person. It looks just like the Dell in person. Wow, that's beautiful. I don't know, they look pretty close here. The camera's showing a slightly different shade of green on that previous scene. I barely saw a difference in person. So here we go once again. It might look like a lighter shade of green on the S95B. I'm not really seeing that in person. Man, that's beautiful. So this is when you see the specular highlights shining and stepping up on the S95B. You see the stars. Look at the dust. Wow, this is some beautiful content. If you haven't taken a look at this content, I highly recommend you to do so. Very bright content. I'm feeling the brightness even in this particular environment here. The S95B is really pushing that brightness with the colors. You cannot see it. If you were here, it's like you could feel the brightness. And I know this has been mentioned before. I believe Tech with KG, he mentioned that. Once again, the brightness on that bubble, it's like I can feel it. The brightness in the background. Now here, visibly on your left, the Dell is actually brighter. I have to stress that, but then notice how you're losing the details in the glass. The glass looks blown out where you can see the ring of the glass on the S95B. But look at how that portion from the wine bottle to the left of the glass is missing or blown out. Both are really doing a great job, but you can just see the punch, the kick here, especially with the stars. The tree, the OLED blacks, the tree limbs there really jump out at you. Wow. See, here's another scene where look at all the color details in that on the S95B. You can make it out. On the Dell, it's just white. Once again, I can see color details where on the Dell, it's just white. I think they're both handling this scene. Now, the whites on the S95B here actually look brighter, but they may be dulled down on camera because of the camera picking up that purplish pink tint with the white that is not there in person. But in person, the white on the S95B here is much brighter than on the Dell. So they do trade blows. Just depends. Wow, beautiful. Now, the white is more bright on the Dell on your left. However, it looks more realistic and balanced on the S95B on your right. And this is what you're going to see. Look at the planet there on your right. Look at the bright spots. They're just so much more brighter. You may see it as color on the S95B. And again, I'm favoring the exposure to the Dell. Okay, so everything just looks more impactful and balanced on the S95B, whereas I'm not seeing that. Same thing, the wine that is going into the glass, it looks more rich. It looks like it has more flavor in it. I know that's a visual versus an actual taste thing. Here we go again. See, the Dell white looks blown out, but you see so much more in the S95B. These are the little and big details. Same thing, look at the ring on the left, the little purplish bluish ring on your left. So much more pronounced on the S95B than on the Dell. Same thing on the right. Wow. They both look pretty good here, but the S95B is just, it's more of a balanced look. And this is what you're going to find out in some of this higher content. You're going to start seeing the S95B do its thing and maintain it. The stars look brighter. The bright spots here and these bubbles look brighter on the S95B. I'm not sure if that's translating on camera. Let's see if we can. And it might overexpose. And this is what I did not want to do. I'm just trying to see if I could get it to. Wow, that is super bright. So much more impactful on the S95B. The Aurora lights up there. Wow, they just both look good. It looks like more color on, almost like oversaturated on the Dell monitor. Ironically, people would have expected that on the S95B, like the orange on the top of his head, a turban or whatever it is he has on. I can't fully tell if it's a turban, but you know what I mean, whatever he has on his head. Yeah, that ring at the bottom is so much more brighter on the S95B. Wow. You can see the sky almost looking blown out on the Dell. So we're going to stop here. We're going to end the video here. I hope you all enjoyed this content. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of this. Hope you all enjoyed this content. That's what I have for you. I will have a lot more content coming up soon. I always appreciate it if you subscribe. You know, this is a small channel trying to grow this channel. So I appreciate any subscriptions that you do. I appreciate any comments. Feel free to talk to me. Let me know if there's something you want to see, you would like for me to cover. I'll do my best to accommodate and meet your needs as it regards to that. If you are a TV reviewer yourself and you would like to have me on your channel just to get my insight or inputs or commentary or whatever, just put me to work. I'll be more than happy to do that. So just let me know. I'm here. I want you all to know wherever you are in the world, I hope all is well. I hope you're enjoying your TV purchases, whatever you have. Please let me know what you have. I love to find out what people have in the comments section. And pretty much almost all of these TVs that came out last year in 2021, and definitely most of the TVs that are coming out now, at least the top tier, are beasts in their own right. And again, it just depends on your use cases, but they're all awesome. So I'm getting out of here. Thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for all of that. And as I always say, until we stream again.